Shalom. First and foremost, we'd like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
Ba'Hashem,
Yahushai,
Ba'Hashem,
HaKodash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to the Yakim pushing this word with truth and sincerity with charity. Alright, we're the brothers from Great Millstone, Chicago, coming at you with a lesson, Lord willing, and be edifying. And we just want to hit this the topic on the trouble coming. Alright, we're living in some evil times. And we got to understand what time we're living in. Like I told you in the book of 2nd Esdras 91, you know, you got to be vigilant. You got to know what times we're living in. And knowing that Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai is the only way out of all the madness that's going to come to here, America, and really worldwide. I want to start off with the book of Isaiah 55 and 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call upon him while he is near. Alright, because it says, let the wicked forsake his ways, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon them. Because this, what people are doing nowadays is just following after their flesh. Alright, being stuck on wickedness that is not going to profit them at the end. It's going to lead them to their own destruction. Pleasing Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai and seeking after him is the only way how we'll receive salvation and mercy, because it is only given by him. Yeah, where's the book?
No, yeah, hey, because everybody else is not doing anything towards Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai. And that's the reason why the Lord is coming to judge this place. So right now he has his hand extended so that those that don't want to get caught up in his madness, in this destruction that the Lord is about to bring upon this place, you know, so they could return, you know. So that's why right now is the time to be found. The fact that we're able to do these lessons, the fact that we're able to go outside and preach, the fact that you're still able to hear us, you know, the Lord is still having his hand out there. But soon, as based on how the prophecies and everything's manifesting right now, and all the things that are happening around the world, we know that time is short. You know, so you don't want to play with the Lord right now, or else you are going to get caught up and you're going to be stubble to the fire. Mm-hmm. You know?
Because you know how people tell, when you tell them that the end is near, that people will agree to the prophecies written in the scriptures, but they'll say it won't happen in their lifetime. Yeah. You know, they don't want to get right now, but that's the perfect time to get right as soon as you can. You go ahead, huh?
Okay. This is Hosea. I'm going to start at 4, verse 1. It says, hear the word of Yahweh, ye children of Israel. For the Lord had a controversy with the inhabitants of the land. And controversy means what? A problem, an altercation, you know? He has something against us, you know, his people, because first and foremost, that's who he's dealing with, and that's who's supposed to be righteous, and our people are going completely contrary to that. And not just that, just the whole world in general. Nobody is reverencing Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai. Nobody is following his laws. You know, they take his laws for naught, as a thing of naught, as something that's doesn't mean anything. You know, so Moses has a problem with it, and soon he's gonna deal with that problem. You know, it says, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of Yahweh in the land. And that's especially here in America. That's around the whole world, but especially here in America, man. There's no truth, no knowledge, no mercy of the Lord. So because people are only waxing worse and worse, the Lord is gonna have to step in and take care of all of that, man. You know, and it's not gonna be a light thing to where he just does something like a slap in the hand. No, he's gonna make sure you suffer for everything you've done if you don't repent. It says, by swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood toucheth blood, man. Nothing but a bunch of murderers, adulterers running around, man. You know, so the Lord, because of that, the Lord is gonna come and set his foot down, man. Your worst nightmare is about to come alive, man. I believe is in Isaiah, I forgot what chapter, but it says he'll bring your own delusions upon you. You know? And if you feel like you're Mr. Badass and you don't fear anything, well, guess what? The Lord will create something in that day that will make you act like a woman, man. Mm-hmm. The Lord said that the women that the mighty men shall be as women in that day. You know? So the Lord ain't playing. It says, therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish. Right? Languish means what? Like just get weaker and weaker by the minute. And part of that is gonna bring that is what? The famine. You know, the famine is about to come upon this place, which is gonna be caused by what? The hyperinflation. You know, the prices, the cost of things going up. You know, it says the beasts of the field with the fowls of heaven. It says, yeah, the fishes of the sea shall also be taken away. That's the food, and also that also could go into the jobs. You know, a lot of people are. Hey, I just seen this article where it said that people are just walking away from their jobs. You know, they're not even back then like, fuck it, I need this. Now it's like, man, fuck it, fuck this shit, just walking away mid shift. You know. So all this, we're seeing all this, and it's only gonna increase worse and worse, man. And while there's still a chance, hey, turn back to the Lord, or else you won't be saved. Because no gun, no style of fighting, no bunker, nothing is gonna save you but the covering of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And how do you get that? By leaving off your ways, learning the ways of the Lord that are in the scriptures, and applying them to the best of your ability. You know.
It's the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach 5 and 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. Our people are not going to expect it, man. Alright, the scriptures talk about that the Lord shall come as a thief in the night. These people are going to be caught off guard. They're not going to have a chance to seek out the truth no more, man. And when they do seek out the truth, it's going to be too late. All right, the word of the Lord. All right, the famine of the word of the Lord is already here. All right, that where they're taking down videos, you have the restrictions, you have brothers talking in code, and that's the Lord stretching His hand back. All right, the truth is just gonna be done away with. Well, out here, because they're gonna make it to. It's impossible to hear the word of the Lord, like it talks about in the book of Amos 8 and 11. You know, the famine of word. And they shall run to and fro like madmen, trying to seek out the truth.
Yep. And because Issa's creating all these algorithms, man. You know, like the brother said. And soon, if you're paying attention, everything is being centralized. You know, you started to see how YouTube is kind of moving like TikTok, and TikTok is moving like Instagram, and Instagram and Facebook kind of have the same way they operate. You know, all that because Esau wants to make it to where they control all aspects, and whenever this warning comes, it'll come out at the same time in all these spots. You know, like you see in the movies where it's warning and everything stops and it's one message in all televisions. Yeah. You know, that's how he wants to make it. You know, and when he does that, hey, you think he's gonna let us, you know, be out there and preach? Nah, man. You know, so hey, the famine of the word is literally the same thing as the Lord coming back, because as soon as the famine of the word happens, what's Esau gonna do? Esau's gonna come after us, and as soon as Esau lays his hands on us, the Lord is gonna intervene, man. You know, so hey, everything is pointing for all that to happen like this. It could literally happen today. Mm-hmm. You know, overnight. You know, this is since you brought up that Sirach, this is 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman or a child, and they shall not escape. You know, so you people that are you know, cool, relying on your security, you know, like, okay, nothing's happening, you're looking outside, birds are chirping, oh, everything's good. You're relying on that and being on that docile spirit. You know, hey, when you're watching your favorite game with a beer in your hand, kicking back or doing the most relaxing thing possible, that's when the Lord's gonna come and blow your windows out, man. You know, and you're gonna be caught butt ass naked, spiritually and possibly physically. You know, not knowing what to do, not knowing where to go. In those days, a lot of people are gonna be looking for us, man. Lord willing, we're those men. They're gonna be looking for us for answers. Oh shit, they were talking about this, they were talking about that. You know, us being the scum of the earth, us that probably didn't finish high school, that probably, you know, used to do all kind of, you know, gang banging, drug dealing, all that. You're gonna have professors, you know, people with degrees come look for us for answers, man. That's how important this is, and that's how you need to get in tune with this, man. You know, that's why you need to get in tune with this, because nothing else is gonna be for salvation, man. Nothing else. Esau Edom is getting ready, just getting his guns ready, and all that. But all that is gonna be for naught, man. That's not gonna save them. What are they gonna be do? What is that gonna do when the Lord gives those men spiritual powers? You know.
There's the book of Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Now you have people out there that are expecting the day of the Lord, but they don't know, you know, they follow what their pastors say. You know, they just go off hearing. They don't put in the work. They don't even read the scriptures or touch them. They don't get the breakdowns. So they're just, you know, a sheep, you know, led to the slaughter. They don't know who Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua really is. That he's a terrible power. You know, he's a balanced power. He's a merciful power and a fearful power at that too. You know, so it says, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark, and no brightness in it? That's how a shit's gonna hit the fan in that day. Every corner you take, there's gonna be trouble waiting for you right there, probably worse than the last. But that's why we need the covering of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua to get to receive mercy, man, and salvation, because there's no one that's gonna save us but the Lord.
Yep. Safety is of the Lord. You know what? I'm gonna get that right quick. Salakia. This is Proverbs 21 and 31. It says the horse is prepared against the day of battle. Right, so everybody, you know, back then when they used to battle, used to prepare the horse, prepare the armor, and all that, right? It says, but safety is of the Lord, man, of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Ultimately, if you don't have that covering, you're gonna be vulnerable to everything the Lord brings upon this place, man. Nothing is gonna save you but the covering of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. You know. I have another one.
Sure.
This is Sirach 16 and 11. It says, and if there be one stiff-necked among the people, it is marvel if he escape unpunished. It says, for mercy and wrath are with him. He is mighty to forgive and to pour out displeasure, man. So just because the Lord right now is not really putting out his full force, don't think that this is it. This is all he could do. Nah, man. Hey, once he already said, you know, gives the famine of the word, hey, it's nothing but judgment coming, man. You're gonna see that. You're not gonna see that merciful side anymore from the Lord. You're gonna see mostly judgment and people getting destroyed, man, in the most horrific ways. You know, you're gonna see the purge ain't gonna be at theaters no more, man. The purge is gonna be outside your house. You know.
It's the book of Proverbs 1 and 20. Wisdom crieth without; she uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the opening of the gates. In the city she uttereth her word, saying, how long will ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And their scorn is delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Because the word is out there. The brother is still able to prophesy, you know, week in and week out, through the work of the Lord, and in your people's faces, man, where you're able to hear it. But you people are still despising the call from the Lord. Because you're not when you see the prophets of the Lord, you're not despising those men, you're despising the Lord, because the prophets are the messengers of the Lord. It says, turn you at my reproof, I will pour out my spirit unto you, I will make known my words unto you, because I have called and you refuse, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. That's the Lord is stretching out his hand by his servants, the prophets. And you're scoffing them, man. You don't want to take heed. Well, this is the judgment for you, for you simple ones that want to neglect the truth. It says, verse 25, but ye have said not, all my counsel, and will none of my reproof. I will also laugh your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me. So that shows you how wicked our people are, man. That they're gonna get it right when they're catching hell. When we're supposed to be worshiping Yahweh Shem Yahushua in good and bad.
Yeah, good or bad. But that's the story of our people, man. You know, when you read the Bible, it's always happened. They're in trouble. They call unto the Lord. Now, okay, for a little while, they're righteous again. Then once the Lord hasn't done anything, they're back to being wicked. Then they're in trouble again. Then, okay, I'm sorry, Lord. But no, the Lord ain't looking for that, man. The Lord is looking for sincere individuals that are willing to repent and keep it that way. Not just when something bad is happening, but somebody who's willing to consider and be like, you know what? Just because things are good doesn't mean that I can fuck around. Because the Lord could bring judgment at any time. You know, that's what he's looking for, man. That's why a lot of these people, when that happens and they want to repent and all that, some of them might have mercy, you know, but most of them are not. You know, most of them are gonna get destroyed, man. The Lord is gonna be like, look, I called. Why weren't you? You know, you thought being having a hot girl summer was more important. You thought selling drugs on the block to your niggas, to your own people, was more important than serving me. Now you wanna come? Nah, bro. Deal with the fruits of your labor, man. You know, because everybody's gonna deal with whatever work they put in, man. You know, contrary to how this society makes people think, there is consequences to your actions, and the Lord is gonna make everybody know that when He comes, man.
It says, verse 28, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that ye hated knowledge and did not chose the fear of the Lord. They will none of my counsel. They despise all my reproof. So there you go, man. Don't come seeking the truth now. The Lord's not gonna give it to you, man. And if you do, hey, then that means you are a part of the hopeful elect. You know, because everybody else in that day, they're not gonna get it. Hey, the truth is gonna be hidden from them. The prophets are not gonna be speaking no more because it'll target them. You know, it says what the scriptures talk about, that their tongue shall cleave to the roof of their mouth. You know, that they're not gonna prophesy to just anybody. You know, it's gonna be put on them by the Spirit of the Lord to do so in that day.
Because we're gonna be on as pilgrims. You know, we're just gonna be with really either by ourselves or other brothers. We're not gonna be around individuals. You know, see, you don't want to take that chance, because for the most part, it's gonna be very, very few. Like the scriptures does talk about men coming in the last hour, but you don't want to. You want to make sure you're there before, you know, because that you might not even make it in the last hour, man. You know, hey, whoever the Lord shows mercy, in the last hour, hey, you know, but you want to make sure you make your calling and election sure, man. Don't take, oh, well, I might be the one that gets in the last hour, just gonna fuck around. Nah, man. Especially if you have that attitude, you're definitely not gonna be saved in the last hour, man.
Sure. Because if I can read this is the book of Zechariah 13:8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And the scriptures talk about the nation of Israel being as the sand of the sea, they can't be numbered. So 2 parts of our nation are going to be cut off and die. That's a big chunk of our nation. And like the brothers say, you don't want to take that chances, man. You don't want to tempt the Lord thinking that you can serve Him last minute.
Yep.
Because the Lord, it says, the scriptures talk about that He will show mercy on whom He will show mercy, and show compassion on whom He ever wants to show compassion in. You know, you don't want to take that chance, because that's a big part of our nation that's going to be cut off. Very few are going to be saved. All right, like the brothers say, 144,000 of His elect is not a lot. Is not a lot compared to the nation of Israel. It says, It says, and I will bring the third part through the fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, they shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power. Because the Lord, The servants of the Lord, the true servants of the Lord, are gonna serve the Lord in as much as they can, man, wholeheartedly. You know, they're gonna keep the laws to the best of their ability. They're not gonna lean upon their flesh. You know, they're gonna keep on fighting for the Lord, because it said that and I will refine them as silver and gold is refined. You know, Lord's gonna purify us, take all that bullshit out of us, you know, that we learned in the world. Now the Lord is refining us as a new man.